Okay, this is Jamar. Alright, now, you may not be able to see it, but this is a design that I have where water flows from the city downhill and in to this home. Well, this is a home. It needs a lot of work. It's very open, so there's so much potential. Right here is going to be a pond, right in this area. There's a path that you can see that runs up this way and right into the barn. It also goes around this area right here, around where the pond's going to be, in the back and along here. And here is where the pond's going to be. So you got a pond here, and then you got this area, which is the design I just made. Now this is right here is I'm creating a Doppler effect underground, or I believe that's the name for it. But what's going to happen is the energy that the water is going to create is going to be more than just liquids. But just let's focus on the liquids. The water is going to go into the ground when it hits that point, because you can see that it's a wave. It's wave and then under, wave and then under. And it's going to be pressure that's going to build up as the water pushes down. And then it gets bigger and bigger. What happens is it starts to crack through the soil and goes deep towards what? The pond. This water from the city is dirty, and I need to filter it. So this is one way to filter it. Now, check it out. What I'm also doing is I'm getting seeds from anything that wants to grow. It doesn't matter. Now, these were actually things that people would value. People that just want stuff to look pretty and stuff, and have no other use, or have no utility, I should say, because everything has a use. Everything can be used, but these are ornamentary stuff that they decided that they didn't want to hold on to in lieu of getting something better or something that can feed them. Alright, so back to this. These seeds right here are going deep into the little crevices that I created. Well, they got a lot of sunflower seeds in here. You get 1,000 sunflower seeds, you may only need 3 or 4 to repropagate or whatever, depending on your whole system. Maybe 25, 30, whatever, but you don't need all 1,000 most of the time. So what can you use it for? You can save it, or you can find another use. They're great ground breakers, seeds are. And we're going to break the ground. So as the water tries to push down underground, what's also going to happen is the seeds are going to be there getting water. And what are those seeds going to do when they get water? They're going to explode. And the amount of pressure that they create is very, very powerful. That explosion of growth is going to increase the cracks that the water will create. Not in such a way that everything's going to explode, or, some idea that, I don't know, some crazy idea that someone watching this may think. What's going to happen is something that is very natural in nature. Things are going to try to grow, and they're going to die off. All these plants are going to die off, and they're going to create a little spot for new life to grow, and for water to flow, and for that water, and not only plant life, but fungi and other things that would feed off of the failed growth or the repurposed growth of the seeds. And they will feed off of that, and they will grow inside these crevices. And then the water will be getting filtered and cleaned by other things, algae, fungi, and all these other things that will be living in the environment that we are creating here. Now, this area, I'm thinking about putting rocks in this same formation above, so that it would symbolize where the filtration system is. And also it will be a nice design, don't you think? Make all that white on top of the surface. Yeah, it'll be cool.